Oh, I hear you.
You're timing that right.
Yeah, exactly.
You're timing that perfectly.
Yes, that's amazing. What a car! What a car! That is fantastic. You got a deal, brother. Let's get this written up and let's head to Monterey. Greetings, automotive enthusiasts. Welcome to another Tales from the Trip. And this is going to be an epic one. Becky and I have jumped into this. We just bought this little 08 Mercedes CLK 350 Cabriolet. And man, these things are, you got the right hat on. I know it's my hat, I think.
Too bad.
She steals my hats. I'm the hat guy. But we are rushing right now to Kansas City to catch an airplane. And why and where are we flying? Well, I'm flying. You're staying home. But this is epic. I'm flying to Los Angeles, California, and I am buying a Maserati. And what this is
in our lives in a while. So
yeah, well, we had that 06 Sport GT. Really liked that car because it was the one that finally did the ZF gearbox, you know, and it was the first generation of that, I think. And you know, really fun car. Really liked it. It was a really clean car. You know, but you know, it's just one that we drove and enjoyed and sold.
Yeah, we drove it for a while.
You know, and to me, I kind of thought that was like the end of that line for me. Right. You know, because as they got newer, you know, I just kind of didn't pay much attention to them, and I was kind of like, you know, and a lot of things when they get newer and they kind of get worse or whatever. But I did not know that there is a holy grail Maserati Quattroporte. It is a Gen 5 Sport GTS. And what it is they made them from, I think, 09 to like 12. They only made 1,800 of them.
Wow.
So, and it's the equivalent of like an AMG Mercedes or an M-Class BMW. You know, it's a brilliant car. I went and watched Jason Commiss on Haggerty. He talked about the whole Quattroporte line. Harry's Garage. Go watch these videos. Harry's Garage has a Sport GTS. JM on Cars had one. You know, and I guess I just never really looked and paid attention. And my buddy Mike in California, he's the one that we bought some of these cars from California of that collection. You know, we brought the two Citroens, Tyler's Packard, and that kind of stuff. And so I've been looking for an excuse to go down there and see Mike and actually see some of the cars, because there's still some cars in the collection that I'm kind of interested in. And so, you know, I've kind of been looking for an excuse to go down there and actually see these cars in person. There was a old Packard convertible, Doc Brown's car. Yes. Literally a Packard convertible that's Doc Brown's car. It's his car, you know. Car, yeah. So I want to put my eyes on that, and then some other cars in the collection that I was considering. So going to see my buddy Mike, but he told me he actually has a Sport GTS himself, and he says, hey Bob, you interested in 09 Maserati Quattroporte? And I'm like, nah. You know, I messaged Tyler, are you interested? Tyler's like, nah. What's the big deal about that? He didn't know either. Yeah. And so Mike says, do some research, look it up. And I'm like, and sure enough, I get on, you know, YouTube and start going down that rabbit hole. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to have this car. It's got, you know, the earlier one we had a 4.2 liter in it. This has a 4.7 liter in it, which is the Ferrari derived engine from the 430 and the 458 Italia Ferrari. It's a wet sump instead of a dry sump, and it's not a flat plane crank, it's a cross plane crank. But still though, this thing's like 440 horsepower, and they did a brilliant job on transforming the Quattroporte. They got rid of the goofy skyhook electronic adjustable suspension, put standard Bilstein dampers on it, sport exhaust, valved exhaust.
Well, you did do some research.
Oh, I'm telling you. I mean, and they programmed this transmission and programmed this the engine mapping and all that stuff, and it's just an unbelievable car. So I'm like, Mike, I'm coming. So this is going to be an epic trip, you guys, because I'm going to go to LA, buy the Maserati, check out the collection, but then also I'm going to take this Maserati and go to Monterey Car Week with the Maserati, do Monterey Car Week, and then drive it all the way back to Kansas. So this is going to be quite the trip. It's probably going to end up being a two-parter, because we're going to be having a lot of fun and a lot of interesting stuff. So don't go anywhere. We're rushing to the airport. Becky's going to drop me off. We'll be there soon, and then I'm going to start my trip to California. This will be like my third driver from California. I did the Lotus. I did that Mustang convertible, which was crazy. I did Monterey Car Week, and here we go again. This is going to be fun. Let's go! Woo! All right, well, I am off. Time to jump on the plane. One way, one stop. Here we go. Made it to LA, just sitting on the baggage deal, waiting for Mike to pull up out front and check out this Maserati. Hopefully he drove in here to pick me up. That'll be fun. So now we're gonna go do some really cool stuff. When we get in the car, I'll tell you what's going on. Oh, Mike, is that you? I was looking for a Maserati. All right. Well, Mike picked me up in his Tesla.
Yes,
I was looking for a Maserati. You didn't feel that bold, huh? Well, you're not giving me much confidence.
No, I'm not stupid enough to take a Maserati through LA traffic.
He's gonna hand me the keys and say, "Here you go. Good luck."
How's his sale?
It's funny because I'm kind of superstitious actually. When I pick up a customer at an airport and then I sold him a car, I typically don't pick him up in the car.
No, you don't do that.
Well, I'm worried about some idiot hitting me. You know what I mean?
I'm worried about the car making it. You're more pragmatic.
Yeah, exactly. I just worried about, this guy flies in, whatever, and some idiot, some random, I just get superstitious about driving sold cars, But we're cruising along here. I'm in LA for the first time and getting a taste of this traffic. This seems like a pretty good car to negotiate LA in on, actually. Your screen over here, look at this screen. It's just got like the whole grid, the whole grid of everything going on. And, and you definitely got the torque to pop in and out of slots or whatever.
This
So
is a good LA car. And we can make it drive itself too.
Yeah, there you go. It's self-driving. So what, so I was telling you is we got some cool lined out. So Mike is the one that facilitated some sales of those cars that I bought from California. I bought that Packard for Tyler. I bought two Citroens, a 53 Traction Avant, and then the 86 CX Prestige. Well, this is the gentleman that I'd been dealing with and to get those cars bought. And so we're going to go to the garages where these other cars are that I've been looking at and check them out. I may buy some more, but the Maserati is actually Mike's car. Tell me the story of this Maserati.
So the Maserati was sold out here by somebody who got scammed. He went to sell it and the guys came to look at it, distracted him, poured some oil on the engine, unplugged a bunch of sensors so it would start misfiring.
Are you serious?
And basically lowballed him because the guy wasn't a car guy. He didn't know much about it.
Yeah, didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, he just all of a sudden knew that his car wasn't running. They lowballed him and then sold it to me for cheap.
Wow.
And yeah, I found him through Facebook.
Now, who's this guy that owned the car?
So it's Elton John's keyboardist.
Elton John's keyboardist.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes.
I guess even though he's a keyboardist, he has people that back him up when he's out there fronting, I guess, right?
Yeah, well, I guess it's his concert, and he's in the Elton John band too.
Really?
Super nice guy, though.
Wow.
He was really embarrassed that this had happened to him, but it's like you don't know what you don't know, and a lot of people appreciate cars, but they don't necessarily know a ton about the mechanics behind it.
Yeah.
And he was that kind of guy, and he just, he unfortunately got taken, but we worked out a deal, so he got a little more money out of it.
Oh, that was good of you.
And it worked out in, I wouldn't say his favor, but
sounds better than it was.
It was a happier ending.
So Mike basically, he contacted him, and then because they stole the car from him, and then Mike got a really good buy on that. I gave him more money, and he's basically kicking some back to the original owner. So that's pretty stand up on you right there.
Yeah, so he's happy.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. So what did I buy though? What exactly is it? I think it's gonna make it to Kansas.
You did. You bought a Quattroporte. A Gen 5 Quattroporte. Oh man, it's taking us right into this Camaro. You bought a Gen 5 Quattroporte, which is the pinnacle of reliability.
Well, it's so funny because we're always talking cars and sharing cars, right? Yeah. And you sent me a text. Hey, I just got this Quattroporte. You or Tyler ought to buy this. And I kind of looked at it and I was kind of like, nah.
Yeah, but
you know,
there's a qualifier.
I didn't know.
Nobody did.
So that's it. So fill me in here.
Okay, so we think Quattroporte, we think Gen 5 Quattroporte,
Meh, right?
We think duo select transmission, manumatic clutch, needs a clutch every 8,000 miles,
Right.
dry sump, 4.2 variator issue.
Well, I knew the later ones, they got away from that.
So they fixed a lot of those problems. They switched over to a ZF transmission, but what people don't realize is that in the later years, 2009 through 2012, I want to say,
Yeah.
you got a 4.7 bigger engine, 4.7.
But this is just in the Sport GTS, though.
You could get the 4.7 in the other cars, but you don't get the tuning or the suspension.
Okay.
You don't get the valved exhaust. You get a valved exhaust that just sounds raucous.
I can't wait to hear this.
It sounds silly. You get the transmission tuning that will actually, for the time, there's nothing else like it. It will let you take it to redline and just bounce. It'll just go bop, 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 until
it doesn't shift until you shift. Yeah.
Nope. It'll let you sit there looking like an idiot or looking great if that's your thing.
Well, it's so funny. I sent it to Tyler, right? And I didn't really know anything about it, but it's basically like the M version or AMG version of Maserati. It's a special car, just like the Grand Sport I had was special. But that car still, unfortunately, had the skyhook suspension and had the single clutch. You know,
suspension.
I know,
And
but
what did he
the
tell
car
you?
itself was cool.
What did he tell you?
Oh, he was like, "What? It's just got some like badges and trim, right?"
Oh,
I mean, literally,
man.
because I mean, I didn't know either, you know. But then Mike told me, he's like, "Hey, just dig into this car," because I had an 06, I think, Sport GT. I really loved the car. It had the 6-speed, and you know, it was a great car. I really loved it. Drove it around and enjoyed it and sold it, you know. And I really liked that first gen body. And then I just didn't, you know. To me, I thought the Maseratis got neutered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I thought the Quattroportes just turned into regular cars. Didn't know there was anything special. And Mike was like, dig into it and see what you find. So I did. I started digging into just the Sport GTS 09 to like 11 or 12. Yeah. And I started digging into it. I'm like, wait a minute. This is a special car. They only made 1,800 of them.
Did they?
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know that.
Over the 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what, 500-600 cars a year.
Yeah.
You know? And I went through, there was only a few of that exact car on Bring a Trailer, and you bought one of them. I was reading his comments.
I had a no sale that I ended up buying.
Yeah. And you know, and I got to looking, and then Jason Camissa did kind of an overview of the Quattroporte.
That was the video that put me onto that car, or that version of the car.
And I didn't realize, because I had seen the Top Gear, that shootout with the Panamera, the Aston Martin Rapide, and then, but I didn't realize that the Quattroporte in that Top Gear episode was the Sport GTS.
Yep.
You know, so I watched that again, and I'm like, ooh, I started getting little happy feelings, you know? So I'm like, and I wanted to come out to Monterey Car Week. And so, you know, and then I'm like, you know, this is a good excuse. I haven't had a really good long tales from the trip here in a while. A lot of them is kind of short. So we're down here and hanging out with Mike.
Traffic.
Yeah.
Long tales from the trip.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's all right. That's all right. So I've been talking to Mike. It was funny because you went out of town. You were out of pocket for a while.
Yeah.
And you got back to tell me to reconnect. I was like, man, I missed you. I feel like we were almost talking every day and texting on this car. There was a lot of car stuff back and forth with the collection. So picking up the Maserati, gonna go see the rest of the cars, and then Mike and I are gonna take. Are you taking yours? The Quattroporte?
Of course.
We're taking a pair of Quattroportes to Monterey Car Week, and we're just gonna put it on sport exhaust and terrorize the town, right?
Why not?
Sounds like a plan. So we'll be at these warehouses soon, so we'll see you shortly.
Half an hour of searching.
All right, here's one of the garages. Which one? What's housed in here?
That's a good question. A couple Rolls Royces, a Packard V12 limo.
Okay. Where's the that Packard that was 48, 49 Packard?
Convertible? That's in the other garage.
Oh, the garage. I want to see that car.
Yeah, no, that's
because I'm still kind of interested in that car.
That's a beautiful car. That's an iconic car. That's Doc
Yeah,
Brown's car,
exactly. I got the DeLorean.
Yeah.
I need the Packard to go with it, right? Cool. Well, so here is one of the garages here. Looks like we got an assortment of cars. Show me which ones are your cars, or per se, right?
1936 Rolls Royce.
Okay.
It's got some numbers in its name. I don't know what they are.
Yeah, I don't either. Not my kind of car.
Not my kind of car either.
No.
A 1936 vertical struts.
Cool again, but just out of our wheelhouse, I think, isn't it?
Wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Needs a starter, which is apparently unobtainium.
Really? Now this is kind of cool.
Yeah, this is really neat.
This your guys' car?
This was, but I want to say they sold it.
Okay, but it was in the collection?
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
well, it still is actually. It's
Yeah.
a 1941 Cadillac.
Okay.
I want to say it's a 60 special, but I don't know.
Yeah, cool.
Series 62. And then this guy.
What is this guy here?
Is a Packard 1708.
Oh, wow. V12 Packard? That's cool.
Look at the interior.
Really? This isn't my kind of car, but I
No,
appreciate
but yeah,
it.
how
But
can
I
you look
appreciate
at
it.
that?
Yeah.
Like
That is really cool. It's got that old car
yeah.
smell, doesn't it? Look at that. That is cool. Yeah, and it's funny because I didn't realize, Packard was really such a significant manufacturer, back in the day. They were top. That is really cool. V12, huh?
V12.
That is neat. So that one's for sale.
That one's for sale.
Oh, cool. I'm sure you got a certain kind of buyer for that car.
Yeah, it's going to be a unique
Older
person
guy.
that's chasing that one.
Yeah.
And then this is a.
What is that?
This is a Cadillac Town Coupe.
What?
Hold on, let me cheat.
Oh, well, I wouldn't even know that was a Cadillac.
1949 Cadillac Town Car.
What? I wouldn't even have told you what manufacturer this was. So this is a chauffeur-driven car.
Chauffeur car.
Wow. Who owned this car back in the day? I mean, like, who was the buyer? I mean, obviously, like, this is like a president's kind of car.
Beautiful car, though.
Wow, that's interesting. 1949 Cadillac. Wow. Now, it has the back kind of looks like a Cadillac, but the front's deceiving. It looks like a
Yeah, and it looks like they took the hood ornament off.
yeah, kind of shaved it, huh? Interesting. Is that it?
That's it.
Then
for this
was this the Tornado? Because I see a Tornado, or is that the one that was for
Now
sale?
that I look at it, it's not.
Oh, different one. Okay, so these are just some other people's cars here.
People's cars. Yeah.
Cool, some cool stuff in here. Well, I don't see anything here for me. Let's check out the other garages.
I don't know.
This garage had a bunch of his cars in here.
Ton. Yeah. there
Ton.
was
So how many cars total did he have roughly?
About 80.
80 cars? How many are left?
Oh, I think we're down to about 35, 40.
Wow.
But a lot of them, a few of them, the family wants to keep.
Yeah,
some
right.
Of some of the nicer, more iconic
So, but that's
stuff.
still that's a lot of
Yeah,
cars.
it's a lot
sold.
of cars. That's a lot. That's
Wow.
a lot of upkeep.
So this was about full of his collection then.
Yeah. This
And then how many more garages are there?
There's one more garage. There's a couple houses, but the houses have like one or two.
Right.
Some of the cars there. So.
Oh, well, let's see what we can see.
All right.
All right, we are in another building, another storage. So I know, are these all of the collection?
Let's see.
Or most of them? What do we got?
That one, yes, at the end.
Okay.
This one, no. It was, but it was sold.
Okay, but it was, but sold.
This guy over here, this
That's kind of cool.
Royce Wraith.
I mean, I can appreciate it. It's not me, but I can appreciate it.
Yeah, me neither. But super cool car.
It is.
These aren't worth anything. Like
Isn't that crazy?
for $20,000, how can you have more fun?
Right. If you want to just kind of tootle around. Well, here's the old X.
Even less money.
Yeah.
You could have
XK8, right?
Yep.
That's just a hoopty XK8, isn't it?
Car.
No, they drive nice. But look at that. So XK8, huh? Now here's the Packard. How many you've sent me video clips of this and pictures. Now I'm actually seeing it in person. It's actually much bigger than I
Yes.
realized.
Yes.
It's
a
a
monster.
It is. I didn't realize it was
And
so
it's
big.
oddly proportioned too. It kind of like
Is it?
droops over. Looks like a big teardrop.
Wow. Yeah, and I've got it zoomed. I had to zoom out to get the whole car in there. That is wild. Look how high this door line is. That is crazy. This is a big old car. I'm going to turn my light on. What? Like Bakelite kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Huh, that's pretty decent. Seats. Good thing about these old type of cars is the upholstery work's not rocket science.
Yeah, it looks like it was redone at some point.
Yeah, I see overspray. And
Yeah, well, you could look at the antenna.
yeah. He didn't spend a lot of money on on.
Yeah, and I don't even know that.
Or he probably bought it this way. I
Yeah,
bet.
I'm guessing this. He
Yeah.
probably bought it this way.
So the
And we're
frames
California,
here.
So you could, you don't need the top
Yeah.
door.
Well, it's here.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, Kansas is a little different story. Oh, wow.
I'm driving 2 months out of the year.
No, actually, South Central is a lot more mild. You know, it's actually pretty good. Like you talk about Nebraska and stuff.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much it changes just an hour north of us.
Right.
Like it really starts to get colder and everything. But yeah, we're more like Texas, Oklahoma. You know,
All right. Well,
weather.
you just sold yourself. Got no reason not to
Well,
buy
that's
it.
a lot of car. That's a big car.
Yeah, if you're going strictly for physical amount of car for the money, it's tough to go wrong.
Is this sold by the pound?
It's like this or a Ford Excursion.
Right? Yeah, it's about as big as that. Holy cow. That's cool. Like I said, this is Doc Brown's car. That's kind of what's kind of cool to me. This is a 49?
48.
48.
Oop, sorry.
You're good.
Trying to pull fingers off. Maybe.
Easy. I think you got it.
It's like a secondary.
Is it really?
Maybe. It's only getting caught on this one.
Oh, look at you. Oh, there you go. Okay. So it's a big old straight 8, right?
Yeah.
So here's the
Wow, look at
safety. Yeah. Boy, it's pretty clean under here. Boy, I tell you, one thing about these cars, though, is like finding people to work on these cars is getting trickier and trickier, isn't it?
Well, what kind of is unfortunate about them is that the demographic for them is dying off.
Yes. And the mechanics along with it.
Yes.
That's the problem.
The knowledge and the interest in the cars.
Yes.
is going away.
It's a cool car, though. And then everybody watching this video, if anybody's interested in these cars, just shoot us a message on the website, and I can connect you with Mr. Mike here. Had a nice day over here. Becky got me a great room and just a few blocks from Mike's house. So, man, it's so nice out here. It's kind of cool. Back at home in Kansas, I think it's some of the hottest days of the year here in the next couple of days. So I kind of timed this perfect. But Mike's coming to pick me up, and then we're going to go pick up the Quattroporte and check out a few more collector cars that we're kind of looking at. And then we're going to head off to Monterey. It's going to be a lot of fun. Well, we are here at Mike's place, huh? Arrived in a Tesla. Look here, we got 2 Maserati Quattroportes sitting right here on the driveway, and that's yours in the garage.
Yep.
And we're gonna go terrorize Monterey, right?
Yes.
And then this is actually an interesting car here. This is the one that you actually sent me this car, and I was kind of considering this car, but just kind of above my head a little bit. What is the story on this car?
This is a 1953 Bentley type, R-Type.
Okay.
Mulliner. So I
Wow.
believe it's a 1 of 8. It's a Mulliner Coachworks, right-hand drive,
Wow.
and manual transmission on the floor in between you and the door.
The what? Are you serious?
It's a wacky car.
That is wild. Just sitting out here on the curb in front of the house.
Yeah, you know.
Nothing to see here.
Very LA classic.
Is that right? Got a little bit of tree sap on it. Just par for the course, right?
This
Wow.
is our version of a hillbilly car.
Look at that shifter. That's weird. You just drop your hand down by your thigh or whatever, huh? Oh yeah, this is the story on the car.
Yeah, so
Wow.
apparently this was used by the Queen's sister when she was in Sussex.
Oh really?
This actual car.
Really? That's interesting. And then how did it end up here?
At some point it got imported, and the gentleman bought it and added it to his collection.
Uh-huh.
So we're in the process of selling it.
Interesting. Got a little whiskey dent there.
Yeah.
Some paint checking.
I didn't know what that meant, but I got the context right away
Right.
immediately.
That is cool, though. That is really cool. Yeah, I can imagine that just kind of cruising around this area. That would seem kind of par for the course. Now, here it is. Here is the reason for the trip. Quattroporte GTS. That is cool. I like the the concave grille really gives it a whole unique look.
Smoked headlights, the concave grille.
Got the wheels on it. They actually look pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like the style and a pretty cool look, because the stock ones are kind of just a multi-spoke, aren't they?
You can actually show the stock ones here too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Got the little red pinstriping, kind of a Maserati thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and you have the carbon fiber interior, which was
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. Very, very cool. Looks comfortable. I've not been in this generation, the Gen 5. Fire this thing up. Let's hear what it sounds like. Oh yeah. Is that sport? Is that open exhaust sport?
When you're in cold start, it's
Yeah.
always open.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's
Cool. Very cool. Well, I say we should take this thing around the block.
I think we should.
All right. The seats are comfortable.
Yeah.
I like that. And then where's this? Oh, there's the sport button.
Yep.
And then
And it'll tell you right there in the dash if you're in sport.
let's wake up your neighbors here. Wow, very responsive throttle.
Yes. Responsive throttle.
Very responsive.
Responsive steering. Like,
Yeah.
turn off the
Right.
old AM radio. Okay, now we got a school zone up here, but
Okay.
when we get past the school zone, I'll tell you,
Yeah.
put it in the manual, and that's
Okay.
that's where it gets raucous.
I love it.
But if you drop it down,
Yeah.
you can like let it hit the
Yeah,
the
it's got the
limiter.
throttle matching downshift.
Yeah, but if you drop it down and come down and like just let it hit the rev limiter for a
Yeah.
second, it'll go boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
boom.
it'll actually bounce off the
Yeah.
rev limiter. That's insane. That is crazy.
I mean, for a ZF transmission from 2007, 2008,
Yeah.
I've never driven anything with tuning like this.
Yeah, for an actual slush box.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean-
it feels more like a dual clutch. Wow, it likes to rev too. Like it just pulls. It just gets. It's like there. It has more horsepower than torque. But I love those down. What car is going to give you that kind of downshift? No, it's not correct. Oh, I hear you.
You're timing that right.
Yeah, exactly.
You're timing that perfectly.
Yes, that's amazing. What a car! What a car! That is fantastic. You got a deal, brother. Let's get this written up and let's head to Monterey. And we're off. Mike and his GTS and me and mine. Now mine. Two rowdy sedans. And then Mike got us cheap walkie-talkies. So I kind of feel like we're in top gear now. Hey, good buddy, you got your ears on?
I do. I'm good to go. Let's find some gas.
All right, then, let's fuel these beauties up and hit the road. This should be fun. All right, first fuel up, we're gonna go over here and top off the air. And man, that sounds good, doesn't it? Anyway, ouch. We're not in Kansas anymore. Pulling out of LA. First time I've been to LA. It's pretty cool. Be fun to check out some of the cool roads around here. So I got her in sport mode now. I actually started off just in regular comfort mode and just driving around, but it definitely is a different animal in sport mode. arrived to our first event here at Monterey. We're down here at Black Horse, and there's a new event called the Paddock, and I think Radwood is part of it or whatever. So had a great drive down from LA in the Quattroporte. Everything went smooth, had a great lunch on the way, and now I'm gonna go see what we can see. I gotta head up on that hill over there, so let's go check it out. We are here. It looks like John Percara's got a 928 Safari. That's freaking cool. That's a crazy 6-wheel Range Rover. So we'll just kind of go through here a little bit, check out cars, and I'll take a few pictures of some of my favorites. So Ed Bullion just won the Raddest Bride Award of the Radwood. Congrats, Ed. Sweet. Victoria's Secret Diablo.
So, Lamborghini Diablos are incredibly rad as is, right? They're as rad as it gets. This one takes it a couple notches above that. Sir, tell us about your wonderful ride. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you guys so very much. This car I've been searching for years, and we found it after it had been sitting for 14 years in a Hells Angels airplane hangar in Illinois, but it was sold out of the 1998 Victoria's Secret Christmas Dreams and Fantasies catalog as the most expensive car Lamborghini as a brand had ever sold up to that point. And so it has the graphics inverted for VS, for Victoria's Secret. There's an awesome photo shoot with the Victoria's Secret Angels, and it barely made it here, but thanks to Andy and his team at DC Motor Works, we have the car working, and it is here under its own power.
Congratulations. Thank you so much for bringing it out. It's our Radisson show.
So me and Mike have worked our way into the RM auctions here. I've always watched this from the outside looking in, but Ed Bullion was nice enough to send a text to the media area.
Yeah.
And yeah, since we're big media presence, right?
Yeah.
This is my video editor right here, Mike, and I'm Euro-Asian Bob.
We totally don't look like frauds right now. We fit right in.
So we're inside RM. So let's go check it out.
Here
This
we
is
go.
gonna be fun. Here we go. Oh man. This is where the dreams are made, Mike.
Just a fantastic
Incredible.
car, the most significant example of its kind, ladies and gentlemen. Lot number 158. Thank you.
There's a roof right there.
Wow. Isn't this all speedster, supercharged speedster, absolutely. The very first Auburn speedster.
Oh, look at the Muro, man. That's the birth of the supercar.
What do you say? $500,000.
Mid-engine transverse. No, just mid-engine transverse, I believe. Yeah.
$500,000 anyway now.
It's crazy how they did that.
590. 590. Anyone with 550. 550. 600. 600.
There's some definite cars in there.
650,000. At 650,000. 700,000.
Just cruising through.
At 700,000. The first Auburn Speedster. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at 700. Any further bids?
F40. If it's no money, no object, I would daily drive an F40.
And they're supposed to be extra.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds crazy, but I would daily drive an F40. I don't care. And Nick, this is where my Renault Alpine ended up, and he is now the man that has taken that car and made it amazing. Griot's Garage.
The curator.
The curator of the Renault Alpine, but it could not be at a better place. Griot's Garage. When you called me up, our first phone call was like, what, an hour and a half on the phone?
It was, yeah, it was a long conversation, but we connected right away.
Well, he started telling me things about the car. Like when he started telling me things that I didn't even like think about the car. He knew as much about the car as I did, and then he told me that you had a model of it on your desk. I'm like, because I always said that car belongs in a museum, and it's in the perfect place. So Nick from Griot's Garage, look them up. Their products are the bomb. Nick, great to see you, buddy.
Yeah, you too.
Perfect
Man.
running into you. My camera, it's like really slow. No sudden moves, Mike. No sudden moves. I can't afford the buyer's fee here.
I don't think I could afford it.
I couldn't afford the shipping. Pretty cool. So we are in the room.
Yeah.
No, huh? I don't even know if I've ever. Oh yeah, no, but I don't even know if I've ever even seen this car. Wow, this is amazing. This is a Zagato body. Look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? Oh yeah, F50.
That's still 240 over this, but it's stunning.
Yes, that's pretty wicked.
I wouldn't kick this one out of bed.
No. Well, Mike got us hooked up at the Embassy Suites, man. How did you manage that? I caught him with his mouth full.
It just worked out. Who knows?
And look at this. They got like a buffet, an omelet station. I mean, we are living large, aren't we?
Yeah.
After this breakfast, it'll be extra large.
Yes.
So we're going to head, I think our plan today is to go out and go hit Laguna Seca. That will be awesome. What do you think? You've never been there, right?
Nope, never.
Let's do it. All right, we're out here at Laguna Seca. Just walked in here, and what do we walk up and see? Holy crap, 300 SLR. Look at that.
Well, because now you are a cup driver, you've done that as well now. I wasn't very good at that, but it's just like fun racing.
Oh, man.
More fun to have than driving cars.
CLK GTRs. Awesome. Look at the Stratos. Not Stratos. The man, I'm spacing out. Lancia 037. Check out last year's winning McLaren. Oh, they're so big. It's insane.
There's no spinning and winning today, okay? Just go straight for the checkered flag.
Size of the wheels and
ready to
tires.
go. And right over here
Unreal.
is the CEO of McLaren.
It's amazing. Look at the. Wow, these are current cars. It's a current car right here.
Mainly those two.
That is amazing. All the modern Formula One cars. I think they're getting ready to start the. They're having an IROC race with the old IROC cars and old IROC racers. So I definitely want to get out there and catch the beginning of that. flyby before the Formula One race. That's cool. That is too cool. Oh, dude. That was awesome. Again, and we're out here in staging. So we got a 911R, a 300 SL Roadster, and I think my Radwood hat is probably giving away my pay grade. But check this out. So cool. It's kind of cool to be out here and watch them roll up on the block.
26 million! We're not done yet. $26 million again. 50 million. Going for the first time. 26 million dollars. Second time. Ladies and gentlemen, here between our judges and Rick Renton, $26 million. Third, final time, the car is sold.
Well, Mike, that was awesome, wasn't it?
That was a good time.
That was cool. We're leaving Sotheby's, And this kind of is the end of our night here.
We still have car spotting
Yeah, so
here.
that's what we're gonna do is go do some car spotting and go have some fun before we call it a night. And then I'm gonna hit the road and road trip this. So are you my AAA?
No,
No.
it's a 30-foot, 30-second warranty, so you're on your own, buddy.
Well, the good thing is we've been driving that thing around all day today.
Yeah, we've been
and it's been
loving it.
freaking awesome. It's been freaking. I was babying it when I first got into it because I was like, I gotta get home. But now after putting some miles on it,
No, you're gonna be good.
That thing's freaking awesome. Let's go do some more car spotting. All right, well, the fun is over. We're here in the room, and Mike's running his camera behind the camera there. Hey, Mike.
Hello.
We had tons of fun. So now I was up till 3:30 a.m. my time, finishing and editing a video that I upload Tales from the Trip on Sunday, and this is Sunday, so I'm editing and uploading a video while I'm making a video. It's kind of like Inception, isn't it? I've gone cross-eyed like Austin Powers. But get this video done, and then stage 2 of this trip will start driving the Maserati back to Kansas. So don't go anywhere.